Ooh, fancy.
So yeah, so pretty much like I'm such a complainer, and I was complaining like I'm not paying
Thank
$20,
you.
fucking upgrade
Yes.
my iOS like 100 times. I don't even care if the rest of them are free. That's such a cheap ripoff. And then so now my background is Yosemite. You don't know Yosemite, but it's a park in America. It's like a canyon, really pretty. Although I miss my snow leopard.
Yeah. And
Ah!
El Capitan is an area inside of it.
But that's so weird. Like, how do you go from naming all of your iOSs animals
Well,
to?
they named them after big cats, and then they ran out of big cats.
That's actually what they say in the presentation.
Yeah.
Okay, the thing is that we ran out of names.
But there's so many big cats. Okay, there's cheetah, there's snow leopard, there's lion, there's tiger, there's white tiger, there's
Yeah,
Bengali,
they're all
there's
being used.
jaguar, there's puma, there's
Yep. They didn't use Puma and they didn't use Finks. What is it? It's like a very weird name.
Oh, a link.
a lynx.
Lynx.
They didn't use.
Like they had a couple more to use,
But
but
they
they
were
were
like,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
we're
I guess we're
eventually gonna
done.
run out of these.
Yeah, I guess
And
it was.
so now we're doing them after places.
Plus, it's hard to like go from lion to. I mean, it gets to a point you escalated so much you can't go to like a small kitty cat. Like
Like,
you
are you
just.
gonna go? Are you gonna go from lion to like a Siamese cat?
Yeah, you
Right?
could. Well, they could have changed from big cats to like other big creatures, like
Always 10
wolf.
Chihuahua.
No, they could have went to like wolf or like
Well,
mountain or like something wolf or like
the problem is that
bear.
the problem is you've got like when you've got a lot of big cats you can get through, but no other species has so many variations.
Well, cats like to
Yeah.
So
sleep
so it'd be
around.
like 10 different cats and then a wolf,
Panda.
and then we would just be switching species every
Yes,
time.
it'd be like the zoo. It'd be like panda. It'd be like polar bear. It'd be hi. Oh, hi there. It'd be freaking wolf. It'd be like freaking Billy goat. I don't know. So
Yeah. Oh, you know.
the next one would be Pablo. He's a large animal.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Anyways,
Well,
welcome
one
to
part of
another
the
episode of the
result.
SimNation podcast. um,
I'm eating.
Today we gonna, I guess we're gonna wrap up Skylines. I think we have some stuff to talk about, and then just rambling for a lot of time. Um, so I want to just get Skylines out of the way, please. I want to do that. So I recorded a Let's Play. It's going out, I think, on Thursday. I think it's coming up on Thursday. I'm not playing Snowfall, and one of the things I say there is I'm done playing Snowfall, and I only played it for an hour and a half. Um, it's sad that it's logged into that map, and I saw all GR's review, which came today, I think, or yesterday, about Snowfall, and he pretty much says the same thing we did on our review, except, well, I guess we took all the bullets. So there's a lot of like hate comments in us because we didn't like that it was compressed in like one map and it was, but yeah, across the board it would seem that most people just agree that it was a disappointment to have it locked into a map, because if you don't play it, it's like it was never there. It's like the EP was never installed, and you just had a very expensive tram asset installed in your computer. So that's to summarize Snowfall, and we can say some more stuff about it if you guys want. By the way, did you guys get to watch the review yet? Especially the part on which I called you.
I saw it. Oh, I stopped after. I
I
stopped
didn't. I
shortly
did
after
not
that.
watch the review yet. I just read the comments.
Oh,
Just comments. Oh, I sounded so way. Oh, that. Oh.
No, because I was like, I know what he said, so I'm just gonna read the comments because we've said it like once before. I'm not watching the same video again.
yeah.
Called
if-
me when I was sleeping, and I woke
Yes,
up like,
but
hello.
it's great. It's worth watching just for that. Just keep to minute like I don't know 10. Just watch in a moment in which there's no video on the side and it's just me with a phone. That's the part you want to watch. It's really fun, especially the part with Fallon. Actually,
I
can you
was-
put the audio, Fallon? Is there any way you can play the video and just put the audio?
Yeah, he'll hear me.
That'll be great if you can just put that in because it's so funny.
What that 5 seconds?
Yeah, the original maps, I definitely prefer them more. That's where I like to
Yeah.
play.
Well, what
yeah,
we're
let me
doing-
tell you exactly the moment.
What I'm doing now on my streams is I'm switching back to the normal map. Like, we've had fun with Snowfall, now I don't care about it anymore, so we're just gonna switch to a normal map. It's, like, it was fun for, like, 2 days. That was it. It just was...
Oh, Fallon, it's
Yeah.
9:15. The
Okay.
timestamp.
9:15.
Hey,
Okay, this
Yeah.
is the one that starts out with the little person in the soccer field. Didn't you do one like that before?
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Okay, hold on. Let me get to. I'll get to like 9:10.
Hey, Jelly.
It's like, hey, little buddy. Yeah, you. Are you tired of eternal summer?
Eternal.
I see. I see.
All right, so 9 minutes.
How about eternal snowfall, where your fingers will never unfreeze?
I mean, I'm pretty
Yes.
sure actually nothing happens now that I think about it because it's Skylines, but okay. Let's start here.
that's great. So what's gonna
Oh, we're
happen?
not gonna hear it now, are we?
You're
Well,
not gonna
if you don't hit your houses,
I have to
they
watch it
will
on my
use
own.
power. Okay, what if I deny power from them to use it for heating? There's an ordinance for it. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. The game doesn't say what happens if I don't provide heating. I don't even think like Jan knows. Let's see if I can call him.
Oh, he's calling Jan first.
And hey, Jan.
Hey,
Do you know what happens in Snowfall if you do not provide heating to your citizens and you deny them from power? Do you actually know what happens? If they're not
No.
heated. You don't know? Do you know? I mean, don't guess. Do you know?
they just get sick more.
You
They
would,
just get sick more.
but that is an assumption or that is a fact you know?
I haven't tested it, but I think
But-
they mentioned they just get sick more.
Okay, so you've read it on a like a
don't
devlog.
I think it was in one of the comments somewhere. But
Oh, okay, in the comment. All right. All right. Now we're gonna call Fallon, and we're gonna see if
Come here.
I don't know if she's like sleeping or working or what.
Hello.
Oh, then I think she was sleeping. Hey, Fallon.
Hi.
Hi. Were you sleeping?
Yeah.
Do you know what happens if you don't provide heating to your citizens in Snowfall?
They freeze to death?
That's a nice assumption. Well, I don't know if Fallon counts because she doesn't.
There we go. I stopped it. Although you cut off the other part where it was like, no, they do nothing. Nothing happens.
Yeah, so like, yeah, he sort of like summarized both calls, but it was really fun. And I just came up, like, I literally stopped the review. I'm like, yeah, let's just call him whatever. And I'm like, I think it's too early because it's like 3 something p.m. here. That is like 12 for her.
Well,
Oh,
I normally don't
7?
get up until around 2.
Yeah. So it was early. It was early. Early is a relative term, so you know, eternal death. Hey, Jelly Bunny.
Yeah, now that
Jelly
you're
Bunny.
now that I
Jelly Bunny.
was awake and I came to my senses, I'm pretty sure nothing happens because that seems to be like the thing.
No,
Nothing
I've now
actually-
tested it. Nothing happens. Nothing happens if you don't provide heat to them. Like, there's nothing.
No, there has to be something. They must die or they must get sick.
No, there's no noticeable difference. Just like with everything else in Snowfall, there's no noticeable difference.
Wait, but this difference
guys.
between not providing them heating and not providing them heating and activating the ordinances that that forbids them from using power to heat themselves. Right? You need to forbid them.
There's just a complain icon on top. That's it. They just complain that there's no heat. That's
I
it.
know.
That's it. That's all that happens.
Hi, okay, dead kittens. Yeah, that's lovely. So, like, what's the
Dead
point of
kittens
living?
make me hard.
in this-
I
Hello,
never
Mike.
thought I would read that. That's simple.
There's no point to live in the snow area then because it doesn't matter. It's like not even. It's not even like
No.
a real.
The snow does nothing. It does nothing but look
It's-
pretty.
Yeah, it's just for looks. It's just if you want
Yeah,
to
it's
look
aesthetic.
like you're living in the South Pole or something. Like,
If you want to
With
sit in
Santa
front of a
Claus.
computer and slowly destroy your eyes, then you play on a snow map.
Yeah, it's
That's
all
what-
too white.
no, gamer. If they died, that would be logical. Like, you should have a sudden decrease in population.
Or just
Yeah.
have them uber sick all the time. But no, nothing.
Yeah. That one over there at the very end, Pablo, he's a chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all dudes.
I'm the hot chick, and
Me and Jan are
I,
dudes.
These two dudes are like, yeah.
Yeah. They're like,
So, yeah.
bro.
Bro.
Although Jan shows his breasts more often.
He does show his breasts more often.
Yeah. So yeah, that is pretty much Skylines. But since we were talking about birthdays just before, I want to very quickly use this little table right here to
Yes, Mikey,
define the porn name of my peers right here. So, Jan, you told me that you are
Your
your
porn.
birthday is in October 31st, right?
What's your question, Mike? And your porn name? Oh no, that's your stripper name. I
So,
don't know what your porn name is.
I need to use the month first, and then it tells you like the month is this word, and
Yeah.
so
I don't fart in my hand and sniff it. I fake fart in my hand and I throw it at people. Does that count?
okay, which day is your birthday, Fallon?
September 10th.
September 10th. So it's month. It's September.
September.
There it goes, and then.
My porn name
and
is
then-
September. No.
Okay. Okay. So we got that Jan is Queen Tantalizer for some reason.
Quinn Tantalizer.
And Fallon is King Strapper.
King Strapper. Oh yeah.
Man, if
Oh,
you
no,
were
no.
born on
No.
11, you would have been
No.
King Swallower.
No. Fallon is the king strap-on.
Oh.
Thanks.
By
Hey,
the
David.
way, people in the chat, feel free to drop your birthday dates, and I'll give you your porn star name.
But why are we all king?
It's funny. No, he's queen. You're
Oh,
king.
oh, Jan is queen.
Yeah, it doesn't accept him though. And
I'm trying
Well, I
to.
am a queen, I guess.
feels
Oh,
like
yeah.
a queen. Come on, Chad. Give me your month and day
Hey,
of
Kafer.
birthday. Oh, Kafer's here. Can't save this. Why?
December
can't I?
13th for Gay Gamer.
Ooh, December 13. All right, so we got December 13 is. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's loading. All right, there we go. So December. All right, and 13. Okay.
Ooh, 2 Decembers.
So, Gay Gamer, your porno name is Dirty Vibration.
Dirty Vibration.
Oh yeah! And then we've got December 30th for Ghost.
And then we have, what's 7?
Oh, we have Gayfer here first with
July 27th for Kafer. July 27th.
July 27, which makes him a
March.
tasty whipper.
A tasty whipper? Like, do you whip people like with cupcakes on you or something?
I guess.
It's
Oh, you
tasteful.
whip
Maybe he
people.
does it in a tasteful way, like he
No.
gets a suit, you know?
No, Kafer
He's
whips
tasty, he
people
puts
with
jazz.
like licorice and stuff, and like
Yeah.
Kafer
With
whips
like
people.
long pieces of
Twizzlers wrapped
taffy.
together.
Interestingly enough, Ghost, which is December 30th, is
Ooh, excuse me.
dirty drinker.
That's
So-
that's not really porn, unless what do you
well,
drink?
it can be porn if he's into golden showers.
Ew.
Well, there you go. You're a dirty drinker. And he just made you picture something.
I can't tell if Mike and Dead are friends, or if they're.
Whoa.
No, look,
I molest
look,
children, not
look.
Jan.
Look, they're just two boys in their parents' basement jerking each other off.
Technically speaking, he has nothing to do with it.
It's funny though because I literally just listened on the radio when I was getting this bagel
Oh,
about
Ghost wrote it wrong. Ghost is the 30th of March, not December.
How do you write December instead of March, Ghost?
I don't know. I sometimes write my name wrong.
You know what happens on my birthday sometimes? I write the year of my birthday and not the actual year. I'd be like, September 10th, 1980. Oh, fuck, it's not 1980.
Oh, I've done that before. A
I
couple
almost said
times
how old I
on
was.
official documents.
March 30th.
By the way, if you were born in June 7th, you would be Monster Eruption.
Monster eruption.
So.
How exactly did you come upon this website, Pablo?
No, I remember there was a picture, so I looked for it and I found the picture. That it says, find your porn name, and it's just a picture with the month and then the days. You can report him. Again, he didn't do anything with the kids. The kids were doing it between each other. So anyway, we shouldn't be talking about this.
I don't think there's any Sims news. I tried to look, but
No.
there's some speculation that one of the gurus is typing on Twitter about. They're like, let me chew first.
That would make you boss. No, I was just reading one of these names. Anyway, go.
Read it. Wait. No, did
No,
you
I
ever
guess
do March? March
Boss
30th?
swallower. I don't know, like
Boss
that's
swallower.
mom.
With my mom in the laundry room. Alright, so you're the boss at swallowing. Okay, I get it. I see. But I'm the king. Strapper.
Right.
Reported for eating on cam. Whatever. Don't be jealous because you can't have food. So people
What?
were.
You can't eat on the camera? Whoa, 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 whoa!
Yeah, you're saying. You can.
You can?
Yeah.
You can't?
You can, I think. Doesn't
I mean, it'd be silly to not be able to eat on camera. We should have read once the Twitch rules. In fact, what are they? Maybe there's a
the rules
rule
of
on which
conduct.
they said you cannot use color, orange. In that case, we need to report him.
I always eat on streams. Like, I dare you.
Yeah, so do I. There's nothing.
No, of course not. But breaking the law. Wow. Suspension evasion. No. Self-destructive behavior.
I think it's showing your boobs and stuff and not
Well,
wearing
any
clothes.
activity that may
Well-
endanger your life or lead to your physical harm is prohibited. Technically speaking, you can't smoke.
Well, eating is helping me to not die, so.
Well,
Right.
therefore.
I mean, there is a thing about nudity.
It's
it probably
explicit
applies
K
to my
for-
nipples. But my nipples, they are.
Oh wow, it's explicit K for
Pornography
because
or other sexually explicit conduct. Any
Wait.
content or activity involving pornography, sexual intercourse, or adult services is prohibited. Okay, so we need to take off one of our premium services.
There's nothing
Yeah.
about eating.
Inappropriate broadcaster behavior and attire, nudity, and conduct involving overly sexual behavior and or attire are prohibited. This was, there are not that many like boob dropping streams anymore now, are they?
No.
There used to be
no.
a time on which just you walk into Twitch and it's just breasts, and then a
But
video
that's
game.
the
on
problem,
on the
you
corner.
know. That's
Right?
the problem, It's like it was always just women, and I
you're
was disappointed
so
by
wrong, Mike. I'm black.
Right? That bothered you.
that. Yeah, because it was always women. There was never any men. Like no shirtless men sitting around.
Right. What's up with that? I remember there is a story of someone who was streaming, and like his girlfriend came or something. He just started to have sex on the couch right behind the desk, and everybody saw everything. That of course
that
got
was
suspended.
against the rules of conduct. Definitely.
Yes, you shall not fornicate in front of the camera. That was one of the.
Yeah, I think that falls under pornography.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you figure that out anyways? Oh, let me turn my camera off before I start getting the freaky on. Somebody would
Yeah, so
definitely.
basically nudity. Nudity
Yeah.
is a big word. Like nudity is where nudity is used 7 times in here, more than anything else.
Yeah, it's in every
Scam is
paragraph
once.
more or less.
Like they are really scared of people undressing.
I doubt he's. I actually probably wanted it recorded, no nonchalantly, like, yeah, it's just my stream. Keep taking your clothes off. Um.
Anyways, yeah. So
Gonna
yeah, you were
punch you.
talking about
Oh,
The
yeah.
Sims. I'm sorry for interrupting
Meh.
you like that.
Eh. Um. They, because all the fans all the time talk on Twitter and ask the gurus if they can ever tell them stuff. That's gonna happen in the game. And one sim guru, Drake, I think. I don't know. One of the sim gurus responded like,
Fuck you.
no. The
Oh.
person, I think it was Cinderella Mouse, was like, hey, are we getting any info on any game packs or anything coming up? And the sim guru was like, I can't really say anything. Like, I know you're hungry for more information, and hopefully soon I can serve you some fresh info. So they took all of the food-related words and are thinking that means that we're going to get some kind of restaurant game pack coming out.
Maybe that guy was starved to death because his work schedule is super long and he just wanted to eat, and all he could think of is like, I'm starving to telling you something to chew deliciousness, but and now it's gonna be about like, I don't know, pets.
Well, I mean, I think it's probably about time for a game pack because it seems like the expansions are usually like every 6 months.
The cow's not milk hard enough.
It's really only the
Hi, Emily.
we only get inundated with. I mean, we only get overwhelmed with freaking stuff packs every month. Everything else comes few and far in between. Like we have 2 game packs. We just got another. We just had Get Together drop. So I think the next thing we're gonna look at, excuse me, I burped, is a game pack. But I really okay. So here's the thing, because. So we already know that Get to Work retail system is just whatever it's going to be. It's going to be Get to Work retail system. They're never going to improve or be able to change anything. If you want to use the expansion stuff with Get to Work, you're always going to be selling objects, like plain and simple. So that kind of makes me mad. But I honestly don't know. If they come out with a restaurant, like a restaurant game pack, does that mean we're going to necessarily be able to control the restaurant? Because that would be completely separate from Get to Work. Okay. It'd be
I'll
cool
be
if
back
they're
in a minute.
sure, Jan.
Cool.
Um,
Yeah,
it'd be
but I'm here.
nice if they actually added on that secondary feature. But would they put it in a game pack, or would that be an expansion pack thing? Because Get to Work was an expansion, and retail was just like a part of that. It wasn't its own standalone thing. So if
Yeah.
you make a game pack on restaurants, that's its own standalone thing. Like,
Well, the club's expansion pack is actually called Get Together, but it was so bland that they had to add that feature. So ultimately, you don't really know exactly
Hi,
how they
Joan.
decide
yeah,
what becomes like an actual like
yeah.
the name of the expansion pack, and then what is the selling point of the expansion
It's
pack.
got to have the word "get" in it. And
Yeah.
well,
Get it
like
down Saturday
I did.
night.
It's so funny though. Like I was slightly disappointed coming from. There's 2 things that are so like backwards. So like Get to Work had a lot more features in it, but it was less receptive than Get Together, which has less features in it. But because Get Together is more sandboxy, people are happier with it, even though it has less stuff that it actually gave you. It gave you a world, yes, it gave you clothes and building tools, but the only
But it gives you
feature it
something more
actually
creative to work with.
yeah, well, but the only feature it
You can make your
actually
gloves.
gave you, yes, was the ability to have a group of Sims do the things they already could do together in the game, but just in like a unit.
The format, yeah.
So ironically, less content, even though people complain out the A about how expansion packs need to have enough content in them, this one had the least amount of content, but they were happier with it.
And that tells you something, doesn't it? People measure it by how much playtime is worth, how much unique playing time it's worth, and maybe not necessarily the amount of content that is there. A game like, say, well, I mean, like Minecraft, it has a decent amount of content, but it's just infinite if you just do whatever you want, because it's sort of like a platform to do whatever you want, right? And whenever you give your players the ability to do whatever you want, as opposed to consuming a story or consuming specific kind of content, like, you know, going to work and doing all of these activities and getting up to the level 10 of career, whenever you actually give them something more open-ended, they can endlessly play it without feeling like they're just doing the same thing over and over. And I truly believe that's what they should be doing as a simulator, if they still remember that. That'll be great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I liked the fact that Get to Work had so many features in it. I liked the fact that you could have your own store now. Now they did F it up because they made it retail only, and people were really expecting it to be like open for business. And I like the fact that they
Yes.
gave us active careers, but they kind of effed it a little bit. They only gave us 3, and they're very repetitive. Like, they gave us nice things, and that's why I was so happy with Get to Work when I heard about it, because, hey, we're getting jobs, and we're getting businesses, and we're getting aliens, like, we're getting so much stuff. But then they kind of, like, each thing ended up being too short. Aliens isn't like, you can't really do a lot of different things with aliens.
They're just aliens.
Yeah, well, you can get your disguise and you can do your alien mind control, but, you know. 6am isn't like a completely interactable world. It's like literally going to outdoor retreat to harvest things from.
What's the name
What? 6am?
of the play? 6am?
6am? Max is backwards? 6am?
6 a.m.?
6am.
6M.
Ah,
Max is backwards.
sneaky. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like,
Don't forget you were Max's once in studio.
so, like, it was cool, but then after a while, people got bored with it because it was very linear, and every feature was, like, chopped in half of what I guess it could have been. You know, when Sims 3, I hate Sims 3 so much, but I don't really hate Sims 3. It just makes me so frustrated when I think back on how it was. Ambitions gave us, like, a crap ton of active jobs. You could be a lifeguard. I think maybe you could only be a lifeguard when Island Paradise came out, but you could be a firefighter, you could be a tattoo artist, even those were kind of like boring. You could be an architect. I never did that because I don't know how to fix people's houses. You could be a ghost hunter. You know, like, you could do so many different careers and not just 3. They do all end up getting repetitive because you know you're going to have to do the same thing when you go to work, like whatever. But it was cool though, because in Ambitions, you actually didn't have you because it was open world. You walked around the map, so you weren't just stuck to that one building that you went to. Like,
Right.
you weren't just stuck to the science building. You walked around from people's houses, and if you slacked off and went and got food, nobody cared. You could do it because you weren't at a building. Like, it was a little bit different for firefighter because there you had to go back to the fire station and stuff if you wanted to, you know, get food or whatever. But you
Yeah.
know. I don't know. If they could do a restaurant game pack, it would be nice. And I actually would like the ability to have it as a service industry, but I don't feel like they're going to do that in a game pack. I don't know. I feel like they just want... It would be nice and cheap, $20. Thank you! Over 40, but I don't know. I kind of feel like they're not going to do that in a game pack. I never played Sims Castaway on the PlayStation 2. I never played any console or mobile Sims. I only played Sims on the PC. But I heard Castaway was good. But I never played.
So, Isablaze mentioned Soul Zero Mars Colonization, which is a similar game to the one we've already covered, which was... I can't remember the name. Planet Base.
Yeah.
Although it looks a lot more interesting.
Hi, Joey, you scrub.
Joey, you scrub.
How more interesting does it look?
It looks like the map controls, the camera controls are better. There's a larger variety of things to do, explore. It looks a lot better. I'm gonna pick it up. It's only $6, so.
Cool, that's cheap. Joey, I never
But
went
what-
into the dark zone.
By the way, I did like The Sims 2 Castaway. That was great.
Sims 2 Castaway was so much fun.
That's the only Sim Stories game I played. That was great.
I picked up a bunch of the Sims Stories games, but
Yeah, one
think
was like I
Castaway
think
was
of
the
a
best.
marriage. I don't know.
yeah. The
So
still
that
the
one
weirdest.
capitalized on the whole lost atmosphere.
The weirdest kind of game from Sims that involved the Sims to me personally was what was it, Sims Medieval?
Oh, I never played that
freaking
because
illegal.
I found out it was a standalone Sims game, and so I was like, no.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was like, let's use this engine and make a game with it. It's a nice way to
Yeah.
make.
It was strange, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's a thing. Uh,
Like, I was kind of interested in it when I heard about it, but then after I found out, I didn't want to pay money for a offshoot Sims game. I wanted to pay money for continuing my current Sims game. So
adding stuff to it, right? That's
People
that's how
didn't-
I feel about
I-
Snowfall.
I feel like there was not a lot of people like medieval. And shut your mouth, Joey. I'm pretty sure it's a shooter game. I'm pretty sure I know how the PvP is going to work in a shooter game.
It's always the same anyways.
I'll just watch a video, and I don't even know if I'm going to get the division. I played this past weekend was if you had an Xbox One or PlayStation or whatever. I think even on a computer, you could have played the demo for the Division, which is coming out, which is a game based on you're like in this military-ish type group, and New York City has been probably all over the whole world, but New York City, you're in New York City, and there's a virus that went around, and so people are like, basically like it's become lawless, orderless. And you have a story mission, and you walk around. It's kind of like open, where you see people like you did in Destiny, walk around, and there's a map, and you can. But it's a shooter game, so you basically have guns and.
It didn't look too interesting to me. To be fair, I felt like I was shooting hordes of people.
I never played DayZ.
So is it
It's-
good what people are saying? Because I'm not really into testing it.
Oh, what, the Division?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Well-
interesting. Go ahead, Jan.
Yeah, and it looks really well made. I mean, the graphics are amazing. The game seems okay. I did play it a bit over the weekend. It was actually super interesting. I mean, it's an interesting concept. How well it will work unless you've got a team of your actual friends playing with you is.
Yeah, I had one of
No,
my
so
friends
you-
playing with me, so we were in a group
So you would
together.
say you better play with friends. That you'll enjoy more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a feature, I guess, if you don't have your own friends, for the
'Cause
mission.
not everybody has friends.
I know. Well, Xbox really pushes online co-op now, and doesn't want you to really sit next to somebody. But there's a feature for the missions, like the big missions. You can do matchmaking, I guess, to match up with somebody else that wants to do that mission. But I never did it because I had my friend. My friend and I were playing. We never made it to the dark zone, which is the PvP area. But you get like 3 classes. You get a class that has Healy stuff, a class that has tech stuff like bombs and turrets, and a class that is more defensive, like with shields. But the beta was so limited, you couldn't really get into all of their special not like abilities, but
No, the beta
skill
was very
set.
limited. but-
Yeah. Like, I don't know how to do anything sexy, Amsterdam. I'm a boy. I'm just gonna tell everyone I'm a boy, and they'll be like, "What?"
You're a real boy now.
Like, so I mean, it was, but I don't know. Like, I hate. To me, shooters are just so all the same. You know what you're going to be doing in a shooter. You're going to be running around just shooting people with guns. Like, it doesn't matter what the story is. You're just going to be running
Yeah.
around shooting people with guns. In Dark Zone, there's voice proximity. Yeah, but voice proximity is useless if you're in party chat. So, I don't think anybody nowadays on Xbox plays their game without being in party chat. I never hear people in games anymore talking. Zaphod! Valid
Zaphod.
sex change confirmed. That's right.
Zaphod.
I've been going on this
I don't
Sex
know. Yeah,
change.
like
Yeah, it's been a while.
sex change.
Yeah.
Jan, do you say, I don't know, would you recommend it for me to try it out? When does the beta end?
It ended yesterday.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not sure.
But would you recommend the game?
It.
If there's a way for you to test it out first, I would. I mean, it doesn't come out until March, and the
Right,
beta was
right,
like,
but I need sort of motivation to test it, not even to like.
do you play shooter games, Pablo?
My favorite one was Counter Strike. Then after that, Borderlands. I
Well,
really like Borderlands.
it's not like Borderlands though, because
Borderlands, nothing is like Borderlands. Borderlands is like, hey, look, we're all crazy. Here's a million weapons. You can't decide which is better.
I always play the chick that can heal you when she shoots you with her gun.
Oh,
Siren.
that's on the second one, right?
Yeah, I never played the first one.
Oh, I played the first
I'm
one and
thankful
halfway the second one.
That you
I
think
played
I'm
zero on
the
the second one.
ugliest boy you've ever seen.
Who?
No, fine. I don't care.
No one
No.
skips from the basement.
See, this is the actual laundry room, so Pablo just made me move closer to the laundry room so
Right.
that I could do the laundry more effectively. It's still the same base. It's still the same dungeon. I'm just now closer to the laundry room.
Right. The whole paint and the furniture is actually that like it's all hollow. That TV back there is just hollow. It just whenever we get like legal people complaining about the way we work, we show them that. And like, yeah, they're fine. They just live in a house.
But
But
the
they
game
don't.
is $60, and I don't want to just. My mouth is full of it. I don't want to just throw out $60.
To be fair,
It's-
I'm waiting for Overwatch.
Overwatch to me seems like another just a generic FPS. I don't care. It's from Blizzard. It's gonna suck.
Yeah, but I don't know. That looks engaging. Like fun. Like something you. Well, like Counter Strike was back in the day for me, right? You would play the Aztec or the Dust 2 1,000 times. It would be engaging 1,000 times, right? While other games you play all these very different locations and so on, and it just ends up being boring. And that's looking good. Like so, I might actually try that out. It's 600 my currency. That's about like 40 something dollars. So, but oh well. By the way, can I read this thing that you posted from Reddit, Jan?
Oh, thank you,
Yeah, sure.
David. Yes, it's from Blizzard. It's gonna suck. Actually, the only game from Blizzard I like is StarCraft.
Blizzard
2.
knows what they do.
I like StarCraft 2. That was a good game. That's pretty much the only game from Blizzard that I actually enjoy.
They know what they do. I mean, you may not like some of the games. I mean, I don't like WoW and all that, but they know how to make that game that has success. They just know.
The human element in there. What, you mean knowing that people will come around the corner and kill you without
The-
you realizing?
The gameplay design and the pacing and everything is just so polished. Their games are insanely polished. I would go as far as saying those are the most polished games on the planet.
Excuse
Some of the
me.
most polished games.
Blizzard?
Blizzard games, yeah. They know what they're doing.
No, they don't. Oh my god, they effed up the MOBA so bad.
Well, that's just because they came into the MOBA scene like 5 years later, and everyone is like, we already have this. Why are you? So, but yeah, that's just one example. WoW is a great success. Sure, now it's sort of falling into pieces because it's so old, and they still have that paid $10 mechanic and etc.
Safid,
But
my
anyways.
belly is not fat.
Let me read this. A quick update from Colossal Order CEO Marina that Jan just posted here. They said,
Because I'm awesome.
yeah. Hi everyone, I just got back from Las Vegas and the DICE Awards. City Skylines was nominated in the Best Simulation Strategy category, and even if we didn't win, I bought myself a Michael Kors bag, so all good in the end. Alright. Polish humor, we'll have to say here. No, Polish, no, Finnish. Anyway. While waiting for my flight, I used hours to read through this subreddit and felt that I needed to say something. Snowfall was released last Thursday, and we at Colossal are happy with it, regardless of the mixed reviews we've gotten. However, especially now that Totally Moo is no longer among us, no!
Oh no.
No, he didn't die, just not here in a working capacity. I wanted you guys to know that we at Colossal are listening. What I mostly want to say that I have really enjoyed following up your post of the amazing creations to your suggestions and feedback on City Skylines. I would hope that we can keep the attitude polite as we move forward. This doesn't mean we ignore constructive criticism, but we will ignore all abusive feedback as it's really not helping us to developing a better game. So please keep telling us what you would like to see in the future, as we really appreciate your enthusiasm and dedication to the game. For the modders, we are planning a little Q&A post either here on Reddit or the Paradox forum that we could run for a couple days and then take them to the programmers to answer. Unfortunately, the team is so busy that I can't have them actively following such thread, so what we could do is have such Q&A around once a month. Does that sound good to you? Is there anything else you would like for me to answer or know about specifically? Cheers, Marina. So then, yeah.
It's quick crowd control, I mean,
Yeah, I would
quick
say.
fire control. I haven't read through the comments yet because there's already quite a couple. This was posted 30 minutes ago.
Can I just post on my Snowfall Let's Talk video?
A zombie mod.
Yeah, you could.
Like, that says what I think.
Gamer, if they put a zombie mod for if it was if they,
Zombie mod for City Skylines.
Colossal made the mod, or if Colossal
that
made
has
the
to be a mod.
zombie mod, there wouldn't.
No, it has to be a mod. It has to be a mod by a mod developer. No, just don't let Colossal anywhere near zombies.
They won't do anything. They'll bite you. They'll just roam around. They'll just
Yeah, they won't do anything.
plug
They'll
up
just
the
be there.
streets. It'll give you a 30%
No, it will just give you
decrease.
it will just give you an annoying pop-up. That's it. But yeah, no, there's a couple of comments here on the thread that Pablo just read, and some people just don't seem to understand what exactly was in the free expansion, what wasn't in the free expansion. A Mars mod for cities, you can technically make it now with the theme editor. You could make Mars, so that's in there. I don't know.
Safi, don't be jealous because you can't live in North America with me and play on my league server. Get on my level. And you don't want to make a freaking NA account because you're a hoe. And I haven't even seen you in like 2 years. Where the F have you been?
No, he just comes in for like 2 seconds and then leaves
Safi
again.
used to come in like every single time. And now,
I know.
Now he's like, fuck these guys. Bring it for Halloween. Yeah, on Jan's birthday, which is Halloween in America, I'm gonna make Jan dress up like Luigi and Pablo dress up like Mario, and I dress up like Princess Peach. Or Toad. It doesn't matter to me.
That'll be funny.
Demoted to North America. Saffet, I hope you get demoted
Yes.
to Argentina status. Oh! I was actually thinking about buying SimCities so I could play in the region of everybody else, but I was like, money.
Do you have it? I thought you bought it like on a discount.
No.
No?
No, it just was on sale a billion times.
Yeah, it was. It got down to like $15, I think.
I still need to play. Pablo,
What?
can you create a clone of me so that one of me in the dungeon can actually play games and the other one can stream them? So I can't even play.
Just stream the games you want to play. Don't worry.
Yeah. We stopped caring about what games we stream.
I
Just stream
know,
whatever
but
you like.
I don't want to stream the game if I'm playing by myself.
What game?
Any game. I've been playing Unravel. I'm still not done yet.
But okay, but that's a game you're playing.
Yeah, but I like that. But I meant like I don't have the time to play Guild Wars. I don't even
Play
have
Guild Wars in a stream, man. Who cares?
any time to
Do whatever you want, Fallon.
Yeah, just like whenever you say let's play a game, you just stream it. That's how it works. I mean, not all the time, but I mean, you just go today I want to play Guild Wars, just play it and then stream it.
So what happened on Saturday? I just felt like playing Skylines. I played Skylines and streamed it. And we had so much fun in the stream.
You used to stream Skylines though, like a shit ton.
I still do. I almost always stream Skylines.
Oh well, I
How
only
much
stream
data do you go through per hour streaming? It really depends on the game.
Well, I stream Sims 4 on a specific day each week, Ice Blaze, so that people know. Like last week, we were gonna do Portal 2.
We were gonna do Portal, but I came home really late and was really tired. I literally fell asleep 5 minutes after I messaged you that. I was sitting here, messaged you, and
Like, it's okay. I'm
So I
still
just
testing
broke
out the MC Command Center. So apparently the MC Command Center allows Mortimer Goth, who's married to Bella Goth, get married to another chick in another household and be married to 2 different people.
oh my god, everyone's married.
Well, I have it set up. I'm testing out the how good the story slash progression slash no. I'm testing out how good the story progression is. You know, so it gets people married. It gives them a chance to have their own babies. And such and such and such. But I mean, if you were really a dedicated rotational player, you could do that yourself. And just have your main family that you play with. The only difference is for rotational players, like, you have to worry about that when you're switching over to another family to, you know, get them jobs and pregnant and stuff. Your original family is off doing who God knows what. like getting into, you know, side hoes and like it's just Pablo's death. I don't know what Pablo's doing.
I think Pablo's writing a reply to the Reddit post.
250
Yes.
gigabyte cap and want to start streaming GP.
I'm refreshing and just looking at the comments. It started out as really good, people being like praising it, and now the people have found it who aren't exactly happy with it.
I don't know if there's a way to record the gigabytes you use when you stream. I mean, I typically stream for 3 hours at a time. I mean, I don't think you should have a problem. We've never had a problem where it wouldn't let us stream because we use up too much internet.
Like there's no limit via Twitch, but if you have a set data cap for your internet by your provider, then you might have issues. But I mean, it really depends. Like when I stream for 4 hours, it's around 1.3 gigs. So that's in 720p. That would be like, say, 3 gigs, somewhere around there. So it really depends.
For Uverse, what's Uverse?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I mean, I never even looked up to see if I had a cap on my internet. I just
Oh, that's AT&T.
stream. We have Verizon right now, and I had Comcast. I don't think I had a limit, or at least I never reached the limit because my streams never cut off. So,
Kilobytes per second. I mean, we have different varieties. So mine goes up to 1 meg per second. Fan has higher.
well, yeah, it's a little bit lower on Verizon than in Comcast since we switched over recently. I guess we got lumped into the minimal, but only 4 gig. I have a cap. What KBS do you, like right now Twitch is going back and forth between like 1085 KBS and 1181 KBS.
Yeah, it really depends on what you set. I mean, I would suggest going and doing a speed test, seeing what your highest possible is, and then taking 100 off. So it really depends. It's kind of a person-to-person basis, but
Google Fiber, nice. Yeah.
I would kill for Google
My
Fiber.
downloads on Comcast. Oh well, I have Verizon fiber optics right now. It's just one line, but you have to pay because it's stupid. Like if we had kept Verizon for the entire time, I wouldn't be in this weird. We only pay for 50 gigs up and 50 gigs down. Like, when we had Comcast, my download speed was like 120 freaking megabytes. My upload is usually around 12 megabytes. But now I guess for Verizon it's like 50-50. Or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. 50-25. I don't know what it is.
Are we?
But yeah, you're never going to even stream, like, well, when you set your stuff anyhow.
Pablo finished.
You were waiting.
He was really intense.
Yeah, it was hard to do it while like listening and talking and so on, but I guess I sort of like still had it on my mind, part of it. I do plug 2 videos right there, like just for context, because I can summarize it.
Yeah, just
But you don't get
plug
the
our
whole idea.
videos. Plug our videos.
Right, I plug 2, yeah.
Those 2 videos also did really well. So
They had like the We Need to Talk video, 5,000 views, which is a lot for us, and the review is
500.
already past 1,000.
and
yeah.
the review has what?
The review
1700.
as well, yeah. Snow is getting even more because people are looking Snowfall, Cities, Skylines, Rain on YouTube and word first. So that is fine.
Yeah. I suggest if you have a high upload speed, I suggest going 720p, 1K up. That would be the optimal for most people.
Yeah,
To
30
be
FPS. Stay away of 60 unless you have plenty of bandwidth.
Anywho, are we gonna wrap up?
Oh,
We are definitely gonna wrap up.
can. It's been exactly 51 minutes and 44 seconds.
We don't really have anything more to talk about. Just
Yeah,
no, not really.
streaming-
We
Batting into
covered
the distance.
Snowfall. We covered porn
Sims,
names. We
yeah.
covered the Sims gossips. This thing. And
We covered staring into the distance.
Wait. Okay.
Sorry, I was typing. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna.
that's-
I didn't
that
want
was
to interrupt
covered.
you.
Like, no. We were staring into the distance. Fallon was typing, so it all worked out really well.
Yeah.
Indeed. Alrighty. Well, thank you everybody for watching us. It's sad to know that Totally Moo is no longer there. It's just somewhere else, but that's a thing. But we will have to bear with it. And that is definitely all for this week. Make sure you check tonight for a Fallon stream. Jan's gonna be back tomorrow. Pretty confident of that.
Pablo, I need you to make.
Yes.
Oh my God, Pablo! I have the perfect business opportunity for you. Just make a bunch of yarnies and sell them.
Yes.
Copyright.
There's no copyright. You make your own yarny. I saw one on freaking Etsy.
Yeah, we're slightly. I mean, EA knows of us, so.
Oh.
That sounds like a great opportunity for a bunch of slaves that want to make.
Who did you
Like dolls.
upset, guys?
Oh, we upset many people by now. I'm sure.
Oh yeah. I think we're in the Sims blacklist already. Anyway.
Bye, Safin. I'm
Anyway.
gonna make my own yarny, and I don't have the skills. It's probably gonna look like shite.
That's why you gotta buy it.
Anywho, have fun, everyone. I will be back tomorrow. Fallon will be
I'll
back
be back
later today.
tonight.
Have fun.
All right. Bye, everyone.